All right, March Madness is almost here, but there's a lot of madness going on in February leading into March. We'll start with Sean Miller. He is under a lot of pressure right now. He did not coach last night, but I found it kind of disingenuous that the guy who was the taker, allegedly, of $100,000 in cash from Sean Miller, DeAndre Ayton, did play for Arizona. Sort of mixed messages. Ron, what do you think should happen to Sean Miller if this is all proven to be true?
Well, first of all, there's no proof that he actually took it. I believe Sean was on tape as talking about this payment to this guy, and whether he got it or not, I don't know. You know what? I've known Sean Miller for 30 years. I covered him at Pitt. I followed his career. I think he's a wonderful guy and a wonderful coach, but if this is true, I don't think he should ever coach again. And it breaks my heart to say that because his family's kind of like the first family of Western Pennsylvania basketball, but this is pretty serious stuff, and I don't think he should coach again if it's true.
I'm embarrassed as a Western Pennsylvanian and as someone who's seen mob movies that Sean Miller, as a fellow Western Pennsylvanian, didn't know to have a bag man. You can't be the point guy in this. Even if the stuff that we know about him in being the point-to-point contact, you got to be smarter if you're going to cheat. That's what I take away from it. I don't think he'll ever coach again in college basketball.
No, not if this is proven to be true. And it brings it all back for me anyway to the just ridiculousness of the NCAA and their standards and the fact that we're still talking about what's going on behind the scenes with stuff that we know happens. We know this kind of stuff happens all the time.
Nobody's shocked by that at all.
No, nobody's surprised by it.
You mentioned the NCAA. They're so hypocritical. They're making so much money off of these guys.
Right.
They don't care what's going on in the back alleys. They just want their NCAA tournament to go and collect their
and they want the kids to play for free.
This is the FBI, though. This isn't the NCAA, which is a whole different ballgame. I think
it is the NCAA rules, though.
You're right about that. I think everybody cheats. But fundamentally,
not everybody gets caught.
You got to be smarter. How do you not have a bag man? I mean, how do you get caught up in this if you're Sean Miller?
All right, so what should the NCAA do then if more of this comes out? You're leading into March Madness. You want all your blue blood programs to be involved. And
what should they do or what will they do?
What should they do? I know what will they do, but
they're going to have the tournament proceed as normal. What should they do is bring the hammer down on some blue bloods, and they won't. They won't because they don't want to cut their nose off to spite their face, Bob.
I guarantee you Duke is in the tournament.
Yes.
Nothing's happening to Mike Krzyzewski. They could find videotape of him handing money to a recruit. Well, we're not quite sure. It's a little grainy.
This is just the tip, though. This is one agent. One agent. Right. What happens when they start investigating other agents? Do you think they might have stories, too? All this stuff is involving one guy and one runner for him. What happens when the scope becomes a little bigger?
And I
don't think any of these guys are safe.
Not one part of it surprises me.
No, I mean, you see that rule book is ridiculous to begin with, and it encourages stuff like this. I want to talk about Kevin Stallings now, guys, because yesterday we saw something that hasn't been seen all season long in any level of basketball. 7 points in the first half. That's it. So, Colin, when you look at this situation, to me now, I was kind of waiting to see and say, he deserves more time. But the longer this goes on, the more embarrassing it gets. I can't imagine a scenario under which he returns. Do you?
No. Notre Dame on Wednesday night's his final game. It has to be. And on Thursday, Heather Lyke, the athletic director, needs to come out. I think he needs to go. I just think it's wrong place, wrong time, wrong fit. I don't think he's a bad man. I don't think he's a bad coach either.
You're not going to let him coach in the tournament?
No. I think she needs
before the ACC tournament.
I think she needs to come out and she needs to say he's our coach next year or
I can wait until after the ACC tournament.
It needs to be swift and it needs to be quick, and I don't think he'll be the coach.
If you're going to do it, and I'm with you, I mean, I want to be fair, too, and every coach deserves at least 4 years, I think. But, I mean, the apathy around this program and the fact his teams haven't gotten any better this year. They're not only losing, they're getting killed and not being competitive. No one cares. It's a deadly combination.
And they're getting worse.
Right.
That's the kicker. They're getting worse. Every single time you look up, somehow somebody looks worse than they did back in December. Each individual player on this team. And that's the largest indictment of Kevin Stallings and the work he's done this year. I tried real hard to stay in that corner.
It's also easy to say fire him, get rid of him. You got to have somebody in place that's going to come in here and do a better job.
They can find
I don't think it's a good job right now.
Well, they could probably find somebody who, when they're down 23 going into a half, doesn't hold for the final possession. That was an embarrassment.
He knew they were going to miss
He
him.
held for the
He
final
doesn't
shot.
want 2 more shots because he knows he'll miss them both.
Down 23.
They were 1
held
at
for a final
22.
shot. That was the end.
He's looking for the high percentage shot when
I
you're 1 at
guess.
22.
Wait. I have 10 seconds here. We have real quick. I want to ask this. Better program, Pitt or Penn State? Better job, Pitt or Penn State? Quick answers around the horn.
Right now, Penn State's a better program. Pitt potentially is a much better program in basketball.
Pitt's in the ACC. They're always going to have the potential to be better as opposed to a Big Ten program. But right now, it's Penn State. Yeah.
I'd still rather be in the Big Ten for overall conference-wise, the money they rake in. I'll take Penn State at this point.
All right, when we come back, we're going to switch the conversation to Martavis Bryant. Could he be on the trade block, and what would the Steelers want in return? That's coming up next right here on the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown.